moving right along. And I thought they got taken from hell and freed from hell, then put into heaven. Um, they were already there. I think there's a question mark supposed to be there. Again, hell is the name of a Nordic god, and uh, is it. They use the name of a Nordic god to translate Sheol, Gehenna, Tartaros, and Hades, as well as it applying to a lot of parables that were not talking about the afterlife at all. Where their bodies dead in the ground? Yeah, their bodies were dead in the ground. Were there no access for salvation? No, there was no access for salvation. But remember, the events, the virgin birth, or I should say the birth, the crucifixion, the resurrection, these are apocalyptic. They crack through the cosmos. They're apocalyptic. They tear the veil so that they already happened before the creation of anything physical, before space, energy, time, or matter existed, and they're at the end of time as well. But this is the splitting of heaven, the absolute infinite coming into the physical world, bound by space, energy, time, matter. That's why the womb of Mary in the ancient Latin West was called, I'm pronouncing this wrong, capax infinitum, the capacity for the infinite. That's why we have in our churches the Theotokos, and you have Christ right by our womb, and says, more spacious than the heavens. Why? Because that which the heavens could not contain was contained in the womb of the Theotokos. So that's why people like Abraham was justified by his faith, right? Yet there was no way to go to heaven, I'll use the Western term, until the resurrection of Christ, right? But that was an apocalyptic moment, so Abraham already had full knowledge of an afterlife. Now, he probably wouldn't know how exactly it would happen when he died. He probably met people who aren't even born yet that had died. Because remember, he who is, the existing one, our God, stands outside of space and time. He's both at the beginning of time and at the end of time, and standing outside of time. It's like, am I at the beginning or the end of this plate? Well, I'm at the beginning, the end, and I can see all of it at once. It's kind of like that. That doesn't mean it doesn't mean there's predestination. There's not. God has foreknowledge, but it's not predestination. But he split. He came into it. And this will be part 2, and I'll go to part 3 because I don't want the computer to fail.